I'm so excited to be here online. I feel like it looks like I just cleaned my house, which is a lie because we all know I did it. But my name is Reem, and I will be your host for the evening. I did ask my parents why they chose to name me Reem, which in English means to penetrate something at a high velocity, or a bulk amount of paper. My dad's like, well, we did not want you to get bullied, so we chose something aggressive, but also office appropriate. Are you guys all social distancing out there?
So much.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's been said before, but people who don't social distance are COVIDiots.
Oh my God.
Right? They're the ones just like drinking at the beach, like, I'll just drink vodka to kill germs.
Yeah.
Can you switch that to Dutch for me, please?
Right? But you can't stop stupid, so we just need a vaccine, is what I'm thinking. Also, I hope they touch their face. But it's not that hard, guys. It's just 6 feet. But people don't understand what 6 feet looks like because of all the 5'10" guys that lied. You know? It's like, just like picture 1 in a 15th Trevor's. That's it. I think people who don't social distance are the same ones who reply all on emails. You know, it's like, great, thanks. Now we all got it, Karen. So I'm single, and before this thing happened, I was like, I just don't have time to date. And now this happened, and I'm like, oh wait, no, I just didn't want to. Like, honestly, social distancing is like the best thing to happen to my dating life since ghosting, for real. And like, people my age are freaking out about like not being able to date. Like my friend the other day was like, I'm 28 and single. I can't afford to stay inside. I was like, really? Because I can only afford to stay inside. It has been really fun getting to see all these people who have love to travel in their dating bios have to grow a personality real quick. They're like, oh no, I also like long walks and baking bread. I'm like, oh, you're basic. I get it. We get it. So I'm not trying to brag, but the quarantine 15 is real. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
I think it's because like my diet went from like meal prep to an all-you-can-eat buffet. So and like I've gained a little weight, so my size went from like medium to a QL, which is quarantine large, which means I don't know my size unless it's stretchy. But there is a silver lining. At least we now live in a world where sweatpants are just called pants. So there's that. We won. I have been trying to work out. It's just like so hard to work out from home, you know, like I don't like it. But the best thing about it is you get to just like quit your workout 6 minutes in and still deserve that post-workout snack. But unfortunately my milkshakes are identifying as smoothies right now, so it's a little counteractive. I did try to go running, but I live in LA, and so in LA, whenever you leave the house, you have to wear a mask, which is disgusting because you can literally smell the meal that you're trying to work off. And like ice cream and cardio do not go well together, let me tell you. That was my breakfast and my lunch and my brunch. Don't judge. I do find it funny that in LA, like the masks are way bigger than the crop tops I'm seeing. Like we are, seriously, these girls are so lucky you can't get coronavirus through your belly button. I am super excited that this whole thing happened during wedding season. I've saved a lot of money. Honestly, I think weddings are the best thing white women have canceled in 2020. Because they're so expensive, right? They're like, we cordially invite you to this free buffet that'll only cost you thousands of dollars to attend. Why don't you just send me an invoice with the invitation? Thanks. And now my friends are doing this thing where they're asking for cash gifts. I'm like, okay, well, time is money, and this is a waste of my time, so I feel like we're even. For the record, if anybody tries to have a Zoom wedding, I'm gonna cancel my internet. I just can't, like everything is on Zoom these days. Like even Skype has their corporate meetings on Zoom. It's so annoying. And like every time I get on Zoom, I'm just like reminded of how round my face is getting. Like I used to have cheekbones and now my face shape is just thumb. Like uncomfortable. Like I don't even send emojis anymore. I just send a selfie and people get it, you know. Do you guys think coronavirus is man-made?
No.
No.
I think it's been around for a long time.
You do? I think it was man-made. I think a kid wished upon a star for school to be canceled and cause a global pandemic.
Solid.
He's like, anything to cancel school, anything. God's like, anything? And now he's dead. So careful what you wish for. At least influencers finally realize they're not essential workers. That's good. They were, we wouldn't have canceled Coachella. They're like, but my makeup tutorials help people. I'm like, no, they don't. Contouring is lying to our faces with your faces, okay? So act like the rest of us and use an Instagram filter as makeup. Thank you so much. Essential workers are people who work at grocery stores, at hospitals, and dispensaries. That's it. Did you know that in Colorado, they forgot to label dispensaries as essential and people lost their minds? They were like rioting in the streets like it was Braveheart or something. They're like, you can close our bars, you can cancel sports, but you'll never take a reefer. For the record, I feel like they canceled sports so that women can quarantine in peace. Like, they canceled football, and I was like, oh no, there is a God. I am a little annoyed though because my dentist's office is closed. I was like, dude, how is GameStop open, but like dentists are not essential workers? And then I rewatched The Hangover and I was like, oh wait, dentists are not real doctors. Quarantine was a lot more fun in the beginning, right? You know, like at first I was like, this is what it feels like to be a trophy wife. And now I'm like, this is a participation award for sure. And like, I remember too in the beginning, I was like, I'm going to learn how to cook during quarantine. And now I was like, you know, it's probably not a good time to go to the hospital. I just feel so much pressure though to like pick up a new skill during quarantine, you know? Like every day I think about ordering an acoustic guitar and like coming out of this thing a musician. And then I go right back to looking for memes, like, because kitty cats are funny. I am sick of people tagging me in social media challenges. Like, summer is canceled. Why would I need to do a push-up right now? Am I right? Like I'm gonna speak on behalf of all of us. We're all swimming in t-shirts this summer, okay? Also, if you're gonna tag me in like a challenge, make it worth my while, all right? Like, how about the brush your teeth before bed challenge? Because I can't get that one right. And I hate when people like hashtag like Throwback Thursday every single day of the week. Like, just because time doesn't exist anymore doesn't mean you can just like forget about the other important days, like hashtag Memory Monday and hashtag Wuhan did this Wednesday. They're important. I heard that gasp from far, far away. No, my friends like just want to like FaceTime. They're like, let's jump on a FaceTime call. I'm like, let me check my showering schedule. I don't know who needs to hear this, but like, you need to set yourself a showering schedule. Are you guys washing your hands?
Yes.
Yes.
I haven't been told to wash my hands as much since puberty, for real. Like, used to be like, don't get pink eye. Now it's like, don't die. But I just think that like, if we're gonna just rely so much on washing our hands, we need to figure out a better way to count to 20 seconds than just singing happy birthday. Because like, if you count the number of times I sung happy birthday to myself this week, I'm 3,200 years old. So now instead of doing that, I just turn on the news and wait for somebody to say, wash your hands, which is usually about every 20 seconds. So I feel really good about that. All right, guys. Oh, a couple more things and then I'll wrap it up. I just think it's like very ironic that all of these companies who have been ripping us off all these years are now asking for bailouts from the government. Like airlines are like, oh, we never expected this. I'm like, well, maybe you should have purchased travel insurance. And I keep getting like all these emails that are like trying to get me to fly with ridiculously low prices. They're like, you can go from LA to New York for the low, low price of death. I'm like, great. One way to Mordor, please.